Hello everyone and welcome to Copper Piece, a Dungeons & Dragons themed podcast. I just want to give you guys a heads up because this episode seems to have a couple of problems with it. So instead of doing a typical jokey, laughing, intro, cold open, I decided to give you guys a warning that this episode is kind of rough. Reason being because the soundboard that we were currently using at the time had a button that we would press that would make the audio sound really weird. Unfortunately, it didn't kind of come across right away to us, so when I was going back to edit the episode, turns out the episode kind of sounded like crap. So I apologize for all the weirdness that this episode might have. Some cuts, some things might be there, some things might not be, but we are going to do our best to make sure that you guys still get the story and what happened with the characters and what's going to happen from this moment on. So I would like to say thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up with us this far. Thank you for telling other people about us. Thank you for spreading us and supporting us on so many different platforms. In the future, we will bring you even more content, and I'm hoping that that comes through on other platforms. Thank you guys very much. Please enjoy the episode as best you can, and once again, I apologize. Thank you. Welcome back to an episode of Copper Piece. This is a adventure D&D podcast starring myself as a DM. I am Steve Esposito, and I am joined by four very awesome players and friends of mine. Usually I say talented.
I'll accept that one. You
haven't
haven't said talented for like fucking 8 episodes.
I know. You should probably keep that mic a little bit closer to you.
Oh, should I? I don't know, man. I'm yelling.
That's a good play.
Loud.
So here's the thing. If you guys have been listening at this point, we record these episodes way in advance, and there has been a significant amount of time since the episode before this one to this one.
I don't remember a god.
We have been looking through all. We could have been I could have listened back to the episode and kind of figure it out, and I did not. I did not do that. And we are. So if this episode feels really weird, it's for that reason.
It's like X-Files. We did a lot in a little bit of time, and then we took an extended break. And now, how the fuck do we X-Files? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Mulder looks like
back,
shit.
I guess?
He looks really bad.
Let's just replace him with the guy from Terminator 2.
No, we tried that already.
So this is.
Instead of X-Files, everybody watched Californication, though. Very good.
Does he solve weird paranormal crimes?
No, he just smokes a lot of weed and
He
bangs.
smokes a lot of... Yeah, bangs
That's
a lot
like
of
a
chicks.
life so many...
The picture for that show, it's just him with no shirt on.
It's a very enjoyable show.
I really don't want to see one of my childhood heroes doing shit like, I don't know.
He wasn't my childhood hero.
No, I don't know. Oh, you know what? This has been going on for 2 months. Congratulations to TJ. He did get engaged. That's fantastic.
Congratulations!
Yay!
We are.
And the congratulations in order also. Steve, you're getting married a second time.
Second time. Not to the
Same
same
wife?
person. Same person. Same person.
Mr. Marissa Esposito.
Oh, fuck! Oh, that's so good! Oh, Jesus Christ, okay.
Alright, so.
Alright, welcome to Copper Piece.
Welcome to Copper Piece.
Let's play some D&Ds.
Let's play some D&D. So we were looking back at what happened the last time. I remember there was a vampire fight inside the coffin place. Fight. It was
destroyed them.
Destroyed them. Not even a chance. And a bunch of stuff happened. You guys met Blinksy, which I keep on thinking Banksy. I'm like totally different.
Yeah, when you were saying it last time, I was...
Yeah, so you met Blinksy, you made these weird dolls. You grabbed like a ventriloquist Strahd doll.
He bought it.
You bought it.
Yeah,
You bought it.
You bought it. Oh, you really bought it now, Governor. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I'm sorry, everybody. I misspelled.
So, I believe there was something about you guys woke up the next day and now it's the day of the fire festival.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you guys were there.
We should have left town. We should have gone and had some dinner somewhere.
Alright.
So, under threatening skies, a parade of unhappy children dressed as flowers trudges through the muddy streets. leading the way for a group
Rock
of
festival.
leading the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying a 10-foot diameter wicker ball. The burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilting flowers, follow the procession on horseback. As weary spectators watch from their stoops, the ball is borne to the town square. There, it is hoisted and hung from a 15-foot high wooden scaffold, and the townsfolk take turns splashing it with oil. Before the wicker sun can be set ablaze, the sky tears open and a sudden downpour. "All be well," cries the burgomaster, as he brandishes a sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain towards the wicker ball.
I'm gonna cheer.
Only to have this torch go out as he thrusts it into the sphere. A singular laugh erupts from the crowd, drawing the burgomaster's fiery gaze as well as gasps from the townsfolk.
Hey,
I'm gonna
quick.
go ahead.
Does Nicolas Cage star in this D&D camp?
No, but it does feel like
Is he the
like the
burgomaster?
burgomaster.
I'm gonna go ahead and not use it, but I want to like spit fire at the ball to set it on fire.
Well, maybe you should get like clearance or permission first.
Fuck.
So the guy that can throw fire, who's usually near the burgomaster, doesn't get super jealous and torch you. What is this town primarily made of? Is it wood?
A lot of it's wood.
Great. Oh, fantastic.
It's all hay. All of it.
Hey,
Primarily
town.
kindling.
Dry leaves.
A lot of tarred pine. Woo!
At this point right here, the burgomaster asks for the guards and everyone to go find the man who was laughing at him. The party themselves don't know who it is, and since Bramble is too short, Axel Rose decides that he's going to lift him up so he can hoist him to look through at the crowd, which makes Bramble say,
Oh, do you mean that guy over there?
Yes.
all the guards are like, who, me? Like they're pointing, like no. And they're trying to, they're waving their hands like, no, like not me. I didn't do this.
Do you see who I'm talking about?
They're all pointing now at this one guy, like him.
Wow, they have no honor.
No, they don't.
Zero? Mr. Burgomaster, your guards have no honor, and two of them robbed us on... I don't know why I'm talking over there, and I should be talking into the microphone. I'm sorry.
Wait, people robbed you at my gates?
Yeah, they charged us an entry fee.
Would you recognize them? If
Yes, we would recognize them.
okay.
But do you see who I'm talking about, Bramble?
What? The one guy?
Yes.
The one guy over... Yes, I see him.
All right.
Put me down.
Put him down. Go deal with him.
I don't like being picked up.
Sorry.
Being picked up is for prey. I'm not prey.
One of the guards goes, Lars, stop.
Can everybody just hear him yell, Lars, stop?
Yeah, one of the guys that says it real loud, and the burgomaster demands that he be arrested.
Probably Lars.
Alright. Do the guards grab him? Since you're arrested, the burgomaster demands that he's arrested? All the guards that are surrounding him right now?
The guards do grab him, and they start bringing him back. The burgomaster looks at you and goes, "No help from you guys, I guess." Right at this point, Bramble says to the burgomaster, "Well, we're not people who can arrest townsfolk," and then quickly asks, "Unless you want us to be?" Even though this is something that the burgomaster might possibly be interested in, he is currently still in the middle of having the ceremony, and because he's upset about the rain and all this other stuff, it leads him to say the following. That's it for the ceremony. Looks like the rain put a damper on some things.
I'm gonna go ahead, start the fire, and then take the burgomaster's hand and raise it in the air and say it's because of this man, to give him respect and honor that he deserves.
The burgomaster and kind of like relishes this moment, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, it was because of me. And he goes, yes, it was. And the whole crowd starts kind of like, hey.
how close are we to this giant ball of death?
Oh, you guys like 15, 20 feet away.
Yeah, we need to be further. I've burned a lot of shit in my day, and we need to be further.
So he goes, okay, that's it for the festival. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to my guests of honor. At this point, everyone goes back to the inn. At the inn happens to be Tavio, the two brothers from a couple episodes ago, also other townsfolk. But what the party also finds was a short, stocky, gray man sitting at one of the booths, watching them ever so closely. The party asks for several drinks, and they're rewarded with their drinks. Although, at one point, Bunky tries to get 2 drinks, and the bartender, Erwin, asks Bunky why he's ordering a second if he didn't finish his first. Bunky then immediately slams down his first beer, asking for another. That is when this happens. Irina walks in with her little buddy Gome. As you guys remember, the Gome walks in. Gome.
Hey, Gome.
Gome.
What's up, Gome?
Go.
Hi, Irina. How are you?
Well, how did the ceremonies go?
Festively.
Okay.
And I just kind of give her the throat cut, like,
Oh,
no.
She goes, oh, okay, I understand.
I'm gonna go approach that other man.
Okay, let's see. You approach him.
Yes.
He looks at you up and down. He goes, what do you want?
How are you today, sir?
As good as you could be in this dreary town?
What's wrong with the town?
Nothing. Or everything.
Such
Depends
as?
on who you are.
We're travelers.
You ain't no travelers.
We're travelers.
No, you're not.
How do you know?
I know things
Such as?
that you guys are not travelers.
We move from town to town doing what we have to.
If you ask me, you've been in this town for quite a while now.
We have.
2 days?
Yeah. 2-3 days.
Enough for me to be keeping an eye on you the entire time.
You were near the entire time?
I've been watching you. Nothing really gets past me around here.
Okay.
I'm just
What's
telling
your
you.
name?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Right, dude.
I will tell you that you better be careful around here.
How so?
Are you gonna stab us? Because I have no patience for double talk. If we're gonna fight, let's just go fight. At this point, the man says that he is not a fighter. He wishes no quarrel with the group, but only to send a message that someone's offering them a job. This job is to kill the burgomaster of Valaki. The party is hesitant to do so, so instead, to get greater detail, this man welcomes the party to a place, Watcher House. The man at the table reveals himself to be named Ernest. Ernest does not believe that the burgomaster is doing things correctly, saying that there is no actual freedom in the land, just perceived freedom, and that Lady Watcher will help to give freedom back to the country. Ernest then tells Axel Rose to go back to his party.
So he wants us to go ahead and kill the Burgermeister.
No. Why?
Because he feels like the Burgermeister's not doing a good enough job.
So why is that our problem? I'm not killing anybody. What?
I feel as though we should go ahead, this is just me, and go ahead and...
And kill some?
No.
We need to take
I
this
never-
upstairs.
I was
We're
not
way
talking-
too loud.
Who would replace him?
He believes the Lady Watcher would replace him.
I need to do a perception check to see if there's someone like listening to us. This is
Lady Watcher is the one who's in bed with Strahd, right?
roll the 2. Oops. Wait, what?
Lady Watcher is the one who's in league with Strahd, right? Supposedly.
Okay, at a game, I do not remember the Lady Watcher at all.
Neither do I.
You haven't really run into her, that's why.
I
Okay.
heard rumors
What have you heard?
that she's in league with
She's in-
Strahd.
Okay. Well, Strahd's okay.
I feel as though, as I was gonna say, I feel as though instead of metaphorically jumping into bed with this guy, we should go ahead and...
You're entertaining the notion?
No, I'm saying we should go ahead and accept that dinner invitation that the Lady Watcher has offered us.
Alright.
That's
Down
where
with
I
that.
was gonna go with that.
Yeah, I like that.
So that we can no longer go ahead and go, this is hearsay, this is what she does, coming from 10 different people. We can get the story straight from the book. So to speak. How do you guys feel?
Sure.
Alright.
I love free food.
Same.
Sounds like a plan. So let's go to the Lady Watcher for dinner.
Will she have Andy Cap's hot fries?
I climb on
Probably not.
I love hot fries.
My God, man.
So I walk over to Ernest and I approach him and say, we'd like to have dinner with the Lady Watcher.
Ernest smiles. He thinks that this is such a great thing for him. A great opportunity for Lady Watcher to finally take over the town of Valaki. So he gives the party directions on where to go, how to get to Lady Watcher's house, and tells them that dinner will be ready at 6, and do not be late. Ernest leaves the tavern, and with that he also leaves behind a bag of silver to help pay for the rest of their drinks.
Are we in the town or are we leaving to...
You're in the tavern still.
Oh, okay. I order another beer.
Bartender
So much
gives you
silver.
another-
We got this.
Irina is she's like, I'm gonna let you guys take care of this whole thing.
You
I
don't want to
don't-
come with us, Irina?
She goes, I don't feel
It probably wouldn't be the best considering what we've heard.
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna stay behind.
Okay.
You guys take
Go
care of it.
and stay with her?
Go.
Cool.
Alright. So you guys go through the town and you find the Watcher House. This house seems disguised with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over the furred gables. A moss-covered wall sag and bulge underneath the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which this house hates what it has become.
Wow. Fucking go with there. Shit's gonna suicide and we're all gonna be dead.
The party approaches the house, and they knock on the front door. A slat in the door opens up to reveal the eyes of someone. That person asks for them to state their business, in which they reply they are there for dinner with Lady Watcher. The person behind the door says there's supposed to be one more of them, and they say no, she decided to stay back. The slot in the door closes, and various locks can be heard unlocking from the top to the bottom of the left side of the door. The door then opens up into a beautiful vestibule. Stained glass windows on the sides seem to bring some light into the otherwise darkened area, and the party continues into the Watcher House. There you go. You're in the vestibule area.
Yeah.
And the servant goes, asks if we can, she goes, do you want me to take your cloaks?
Thank you.
That would be polite.
I'm gonna hold on to mine.
I'm gonna take my cloak off.
I'm wearing a cloak?
She puts it on
a
the
cloak
hanger,
of protection.
and once again it kind of just wafts.
Yeah, it
in
just
the air.
billows
It
magnificently.
billows.
That's my bonus action.
I'm actually going to go ahead and take my cloak off, as well as the slowly decaying wolf head.
Ugh.
I'm surprised you didn't slather yourself in the grave dirt from the vampires.
I remove my
Thank
eye
you.
patch.
You remove your eye patch.
Yes,
Okay.
to reveal that I do have an
second-
eye under the eye patch.
A second eye.
My
Years of
Bramble,
been waiting
Bramble's
to find
clothing is not in good repair.
Okay.
The cloak might have been like the only thing holding most of his outfit together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a good.
So you're like a half-naked character right now.
No, just ratty.
Okay.
Like I could live in Greyhawk. In the slums.
The servant goes, on your way.
I'm also stone gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
where
is
should we
our
wait?
way?
I say to the servant.
I've never been here
To the
before.
door and the left, as she says, almost annoyed at you.
Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
sorry we don't know the layout of your tiny house.
At the foot of the stairs is a landing with 3 stained glass doors in wooden frames. And you go to the left one, where you come into the kitchen area, or the dining room, shall I say. An ornate dining table stretches the length of this room. A crystal chandelier hangs above it imperiously. The silverware is tarnished, the dishes chipped, yet all are still quite elegant. 8 chairs and their backs adorned with sculpted elk horns surround the table. Arched windows made of lattice work, I don't know, of iron and glass. Lattice work?
Crisscrosses.
Yeah. Of iron and glass look out to the small, fog-swept estate.
The party then goes to their respective places at the table. Of course, Axel Rose decides to take the head of the table and sits down immediately as the rest await for the arrival of Lady Watcher. She arrives and then looks amongst everyone and calmly starts to speak.
Please take a seat. I see that someone else has already.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
At the head of the table, too. Quite a move.
I like this spot.
Of course.
It's easier to eat.
It was once my husband's spot. but no
I'm
longer.
sorry.
Need to move now.
Well, I mean... No, not even. No,
We're totally gonna do
I
it.
was gonna.
Up until this moment, I used to see him sitting there, even when no one else would be around.
Would you like me to move?
After the information I have told you, do you think it would be wise for you to do so?
Surely.
Then it is, and don't call me Shirley. So, she pulls her chair out from the opposite end of the table, and she takes her seat, and she goes, I have a proposition for you. I'm sure my henchman has told you, kill the burgomaster.
Yeah, we met... Ernie?
Ernst.
Ernst?
Ernest.
Ernst!
Ah, yes, yes. I see
And,
that you have met him.
Yeah, he requested that we kill the burgomaster.
Mm-hmm.
We just would like to learn more about the side we might possibly join with in this.
Yes.
She says to you, she goes, you want to know about what I stand for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I am the only person that can stand up to the burgomaster without being brought to the stocks in the middle of the town to have those awful plastered donkey heads placed on.
Would you like to tell them, or would you like us?
Well,
Even to the point where my 2 just meandering sons can do whatever they want without being arrested or taunted by any of the other guards. You'll have free reign of the town. I will be the person ahead of this, and I will be doing this for what I think is the better of the options. So the question remains is, will you assist?
The party sits down and asks Lady Watcher why the burgomaster gives her preferential treatment. Why is Lady Watcher allowed to say whatever she wants about the festivals, about anything else, and never get thrown into the stocks? She tells him it's because the burgomaster is afraid of her, and the fact that she has ties to the great devil Strahd. Upon hearing Strahd's name, Bunky awakens a little bit and reveals that he has met Strahd through the mirror found in the burgomaster's own home. Lady Watcher then continues to rant about how much she hates the burgomaster, how she finds the festivals to be a complete waste of time. And Bunky, under the charming gaze of Strahd himself, agrees. Bramble does not like this,
and stands up and asks Spunky why he's saying these things. Spunky responds, saying, "It is a complete waste of time. I mean, they don't do any good for everyone." And I agree. Lady Watcher enjoys seeing the group slowly disband through their arguments. And then one of them has to ask the question, what if they don't do it? Lady Watcher responds with, "Then I will kill you. One way or another, everyone will die. And I will make sure of it. From the little ones to the big dragonborn and the girl. I will kill you all." She then requests to put a second target on their list. That target being Isaac. First, they must kill Isaac, and then with that, they will get the proper tools that they need to kill the Burgomaster, so that none of it will go back to Lady Watcher. The party then asks why Isaac? Why try to take him out too? In which Lady Watcher responds with, "Because Isaac is nothing but a monstrosity to the nation. He is just a sore patch on this town. Someone that shouldn't be allowed to have the freedom that he has." This puts the party in a very odd situation. Do they kill both Isaac and the Burgomaster? Or do they just leave it be?
I don't know. It sounds pretty.
Being contracted for a hit is evil?
I feel like he's innocent.
But he's not. That's
Can
why.
I-
No, he's
I'm
kind
personally-
of just an
I
idiot.
think he's kind of guilty of just being wasteful. I
And
don't
listening
think
to his wife. Aren't the festivals her idea?
No.
No, they're all his idea. Oh. Oh boy.
What
All right.
happens if we turn your offer down?
What,
We're dead.
she told us she's gonna try to kill us. Take care of us
Can I-
somehow.
Can I ask how, like, trying to think of a way to word this better. What do you know of Irina? Because we've been traveling.
Irina.
Quiet.
So it is true.
We should just kill him, right?
Yeah, we really should.
We should just kill him right now.
Yes. I kick him from underneath the table.
I go so.
I literally kick him under the table.
Okay. So,
You're supposed to say ow.
Right,
This
it was Irina.
A giant dragon
Irina.
just kicked you.
Eileen.
Wrong
He's
person.
talking
It
about
was
Eileen.
Alina.
You know,
Yeah.
our dog Eileen.
Yeah, it's who Isaac gets all those dolls based off of, right? What's the deal with that?
she's
Persuasion.
incredibly... Oh, you guys got persuaded like hell right now.
Yeah!
Is that correct?
Yeah!
Oh shit!
I'm not using
He rolled a natty 1.
Oh boy. Cool. I am not great
You guys give me
tonight.
a high number on this one.
17.
Oh, I rolled a 19 plus 1 is a 20.
Unnatural.
10 plus persuasion, wisdom plus 0, so 10.
Oh, plus my wisdom?
I'll just be over here
Okay,
eating
so
my
let me-
hot fries,
That's my
guys.
wisdom.
You
This
guys
is what,
got
this is
that.
Oh,
what
wait.
just happened.
No,
I rolled a
charisma.
19 plus 1, and right before I did that, I said, "Oh no, he meant Eileen." He's such a mushmouth.
Really
What
just
did
in the
Stroker
corner
do?
eating hot fries.
I'm out of this
He rolled a
fucking
1.
game, man.
He stood up, walked away, started eating some handicap hot fries. That is a 1 charisma check.
Lady Watcher.
Give us 2 minutes.
He is red. He is beet red.
He's trying not
He's standing in a corner eating french fries.
He's sitting in the corner trying not to spit hot fries all over the place.
Oh, mostly just all over Steve.
We have 2 members who can spit fire.
Alright.
Motherfucker, you don't know about my rap game.
So, Lady Watcher, she goes, so it is true. Irina is with you?
No, she's not with us.
No, Eileen.
Oh,
She goes, where is she?
don't know.
If you must know,
Okay.
she's at a Vistani camp, just outside of, what was that town? The town of Barovia?
Are you asking or are you telling?
I can't remember every single terrible town in this country.
She's wondering why you just pulled up a map.
Exposé pulls a map out of his hands.
Hey, we had this visual aid
He
before.
just knocked over all the glassware and
We
map down on the
left her in the
table.
company of some Vistani in the just outside the town of Barovia.
The village of Barovia. There's a difference. Because we're in...
That makes it a 10. A 6 plus 4 is a 10.
She goes, why do I feel like you're lying?
I don't know. Why do I feel gassy?
Maybe because you just ate some goat?
I ate goat.
Well, no, that's what I was serving.
I wasn't aware the food was out. Nobody told me the food was out.
Oh, the guards have been guards and that. People have just been kind of bringing some food out.
I've been eating.
You guys have been eating the whole time.
except for that time we walked away, stood in the corner and ate some fries.
No, even then I was eating.
Just stood in the corner and ate.
So now you guys are still sitting here with this dinner in front of you.
Yes.
And this woman who is,
Growing ever more mad at us.
Creeping us out a
Yeah.
little bit.
Would a liar be able to juggle?
Yes?
He dropped his die on the floor.
15.
so for what?
Juggling.
To juggle navigator's tools to prove my truthfulness.
You take your tools out and you start juggling,
What
and she is not impressed, at the very least. And she's questioning.
She might just kill us here.
She goes, "Are you fighters? Are you people who fight, or are you just wasting my time?"
Perhaps you made a terrible mistake. I begin to juggle. I roll a 5. I drop everything.
Just shattered plates all over.
Oh no.
She gets up at the head of the table and she goes, "I gave you a job. Do you accept it or not?"
I kind of don't want to do it.
I don't really want to do it either.
Me neither.
No, thank you.
She asks you. She
We're
tells
not
you,
murderers for hire.
Seriously, I'm a lawful good paladin. I mean, cleric, I'm a little drunk. I had 3 ales today.
There's no sport in it.
Were they fat tires?
No, they were not bad tires, but they were free.
She goes, "Then leave and be on your way."
All right.
Yes, thank
Peace.
you. Goodbye.
We look easier than I thought it was going to be.
We look
to be honest.
forward to your
and walk
assassins
out.
in the future.
13.
You leave the house.
Man, she's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
If you see a man juggling,
Walk away.
It's actually illegal to juggle in this town.
Really?
Yeah, no.
When you have the DM go, really?
I
That's a
was-
problem.
I was not thinking in the game. I was thinking like in the town that this studio is at.
Oh,
no,
what?
no juggling in
No,
Hunter.
because I wouldn't put it past the studio for them to be for this town. They'd be like, guys, no juggling in the streets, please. This is a very big town."
This isn't New Orleans.
We can't be having
We're
too
gonna
much
be
fun.
super dead super soon. We should go right to the Burgomaster's house.
Tell him what's good.
Yeah, tell him it's really good.
I kind of want to fuck her up. Sneak attack. Do it.
Just walk back in. Aha. Never.
By the way,
I left my
holy
glasses in there. Yeah.
Oh, I grabbed my cloak on the way out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed my stuff too.
I grabbed
All right.
nothing as well.
Before you leave the house,
Oh, fuck.
The house comes to life.
the episode ends.
Oh.
Oh.
Next-
Cliffhanger!
cliffhanger ending. Once again, this has been Copper Piece. Thank you guys for listening. Once again, I am your DM, Steve, and we are joined by my very friendly and talented players.
Damn right.
We'll see you guys next time. on the Curse of Strahd campaign. Thank you.
Bye.
Adios.
And that was it for this episode. Thank you for sticking through this really roughly edited and just mess of an episode. We wanted to give you guys something, so we kind of gave you what was usable. Pretty much what ended up happening was all that you heard. There's nothing you're really missing out on. This episode was just mostly the players interacting with Lady Watcher for the first time. We're going to do our best from here on out to make sure that each episode sounds as best as it can be. We do have some new equipment in, so the later episodes that you're going to start hearing hopefully soon will have way better quality. Please do not forget to find us on Facebook, on Twitter, on all sorts of other social media. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And of course, like always, please tell a friend. Thank you. Have a good night.